YouTube, today we're on Skeeter Gene, okay? I tried to give a Cybertruck to a pred, but he didn't want it. We're finna get into this video, let's do it.
This is 28-year-old
I'm out of breath, I just did 50 push-ups, I'm sorry.
Austin, and for the past few days, he's been actively chatting online with our adult decoy. But it doesn't stop there. Upon finding out that the decoy had a cousin of similar age, Austin expressed interest and also started chatting with her. Long story short, he showed up to this McDonald's restaurant to get not one, but 2 cupcakes.
Is it okay that
No, it's not.
He
No, it's
probably
not.
should have just stuck to the apple pies, if you ask me. This time, I wanted to put a bit of a McTwist on the confrontation bit, so I rented a Tesla Cybertruck and attempted to make Austin think that he was the lucky winner in a random giveaway. Little did I know how much he absolutely despised Cybertrucks.
Oh my gosh. I've always wanted to ride in one. Why gross?
So ugly.
This was clearly the wrong guy to try to give one of these babies away to, but hey, what are you gonna do? Austin has quite the unique story, and no one can really tell it better than he can, so let's go ahead and get into this episode of To Skeet a Predator. What up, boys? It's your boy Skeet Hansen back at it again. This time we are in the Cybertruck. We got the Tesla gear on. Take a gander, take a look at this beautiful Cybertruck. You already know what the vibes are. You know, you
Bro,
see
I need me one of those, bro. Them are so hard to me.
the bow in the front.
Like, obviously, it's in like everybody got their, it's subjective because he thinks it's ugly, but it looked like he was sitting in a pickup truck. It's like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, you might think the pickup truck is beautiful. I think this is hard. This is a future, bro. Like,
We're about to give this Cybertruck away to our lucky winner. Here he is. His name is Austin. He's from Howell, Michigan. Thinks he's coming here to meet both a and a for some fun. We have both the decoys back here too. They're gonna try to convince him to
yeah, 2
buy
girls that look 20.
a Happy Meal. And we're here at McDonald's, by the way. And when they buy the Happy Meal, I'm gonna come and be like, hey, you just bought the 445th Happy Meal this weekend. Congratulations, you won the Cybertruck. You know, prestige worldwide. Luxury car giveaways, just making dreams come true. Let's see some things this guy said. Well, he did send a pic, so that's pretty much enough.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
But besides that, he says he wants to make out and touch and more if everyone agrees. So at least he's trying to be consensual about it. He wants to go to a hotel room after he gets them McDonald's. He says it depends how everything goes. I might want to do jobs, and you girls are getting sex. There's a lot of things we can do, darling. What riz. Oh God, he took a picture of his in the sink, of all places, and sent it.
What?
That's just insane. Oh, then he calls her little princess, and then he says,
Like in the
I want you to
bowl?
obey
Like-
me, and you'll get rewards, such as Happy Meals. And he likes to be called sir. He says, yeah, you know, say yes, sir. We got the pick, we got the intent. He's showing up to meet, you know, so it should be a slam dunk. And
He just texted that I have to tell my cousin about the yes sir thing if she wants a toy or Happy Meal.
oh, so your cousin has to say yes, sir, to him if she also wants a Happy Meal. Okay, so it's not a problem. Just call him sir when he gets here. You'd be like, hey, sir, how you doing? All right, and there they go. Decoys are going.
I wish this was a play.
Another thing about this guy, he went and got dappered up. He literally went and got a haircut to meet this. Oh, this is him right
Really?
here after the fresh cut. So you can see you got a little, looks like a little mohawk going on, kind of, or I don't know, what is that hairstyle called? It's like the typical boy hairstyle. One of those. Fade on both sides. He got a quick fade, you know, for the girls. Show you this. He's got a picture of both the
It
decoys.
looked like he took that picture as he was driving. Is he on the road? Or maybe not. Maybe they just look like he is.
Size. He got a quick fade, you know, for the girls. Show you this. He's got a picture of both the decoys in the McDonald's right now. He's excited. He says, now you get a toy with your Happy Meal. So he's going to get them both Happy Meals, apparently.
Oh, you a freaky ass nigga.
True. Oh, wait, this is a truck. This little truck.
And the thing is, how you look, you see these kids right here? How you know he ain't going in there and seeing these kids like, oh, they cute, or I want them. Like, bro. I mean, that's not. Look, I'm not putting it past him if he over here trying to meet 2 minors. What they say, probably like 14 and 13, whatever.
Oh, yes.
See what we got here.
Yeah, I see it.
See the little truck?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's a white truck. Okay.
Yeah, probably. All right.
it's the one
Yep,
we
just
saw.
stay on the phone.
Okay.
It's the one that we saw.
Yep. There he is. There he is. Oh, there he is in the hat. Yep, I see him.
I think it's because there's so many people in here. No. Hi, sir. Hi.
Hello.
How are you? What are you gonna get though?
Classic.
Okay. I'll get the. Should I get the same? Are you sure you're not gonna get anything?
I'm sure.
Could I please do the chicken nugget Happy Meal?
4 6.
4. And could I have ranch, please?
Apple pie, extra fries?
Fries is fine. Thank you.
All right, we're backing in. Back in the Cybertruck now. We got it. I think we got it. All right, they're right there. They're right there.
This is beside. I know this is besides the point, but do y'all use your backup mirrors or do you use your side mirrors? Because with me, my car don't have no backup mirror. So when I get in cars that do have that, I still use my side because I feel like that's a better judgment than the backup mirror.
They're right there. Oh my god.
The only one that's really good is like the overhead one where it's like looking down on the car, or you can see which direction it's going in. That's easier. But if it's just the backup camera, for some reason I cannot use that shit, bro. Man.
What do you want to go see? Or did you not look? I don't.
Is he not speaking? Here we go. What I tell you with these predators,
Is it okay that we're...
you got to be nervous.
Oh my gosh. I've always wanted to ride in one.
Gross.
Why gross?
So ugly.
I don't think it's ugly.
Oh
I
my
think
God,
it's so cool.
Disgusting.
It's like future.
I want to ride in one.
Same.
Why?
I would rather have like just a normal Tesla.
Oh.
If that was the
I
case.
mean, I get that.
They're supposed to be off-road and all. They suck.
Yeah.
You got a motherfucker just gonna sit.
So yeah, it's dumb. You have to pay like an extra $15,000 to be able to go off-road.
I'm so offended. He doesn't like to say he's not a fan of the Cybertruck.
Oh, is that the drive, dude?
I don't care.
I have to work in the morning.
Aww.
What do you want to do next time?
Yeah.
Whatever.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Look. Instead of messing with minors, you need to go to a public speaking class, okay? You need to go somewhere to figure out why the you can't speak. You're a grown-ass man. You be talking about grown-ass men talking about they got social anxiety. Nigga, you a man. Go out there and figure that out. Like,
I'm so hungry.
you realize that you can't speak, so then women ain't gonna like you. You know, women like to be turned on with your words. You feel me? Like, if you're able to turn a woman on just by what you're saying, I feel like she got to be turned on by you first, but like what you're saying is going to make her even more intrigued. You know? If you can't do that, then what are we doing, bro? You can't have a simple conversation. These girls don't even, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, I feel like it's easier to talk to girls that are not attractive. Well, it's easier to talk to both, attractive or not. But it's like, why don't you just, I feel like it should be easier for girls that like ain't as attractive, because it's like you don't really want them, so it's like, okay, I don't care if I get it or not. Practice with girls that are of age, you know, not no minors.
All right, let's
Not no
looks
minors.
like we have customer number 445 here, so congratulate. Oh, thank you, sir. Let's go on congratulate our winner. Hi, how you guys doing? Hi. Good. How are we? Good. I'm Doyle with Prestige Worldwide Luxury Car Giveaways. We're actually running a giveaway for this restaurant specifically, and we just want to congratulate you guys. You were actually the 445th customers in the store this weekend. So congrats. You guys just won our Cybertruck giveaway.
There's no way. He hates
You don't like
Cybertrucks.
Cybertrucks? Why not? What's wrong with
Why?
Cybertrucks?
They're gross.
You're what?
They're gross.
Oh. What's the deal with Cybertrucks?
No.
The Cybertrucks are gross. That's what we're, wait. Oh, we're doing our Cybertruck giveaway. These are the 445th customers to enter the store this weekend. So they've won our Cybertruck. We're just
come back
congratulating
out?
the winners. They won the truck? Yeah, our Cybertruck right there. Yeah, it's right over there with the with the bow on it. So
Do I text him? Where'd you go?
yeah, we were
wanna
giving it
go.
away. So I wonder why you went in the bathroom. That's kind of weird.
Nigga trying to hide in
Yeah.
the bathroom. That's how you know you're on some shit, bro. You gonna go in the bathroom. You finna do this, you better be out here and stand on it, nigga.
Like, I want to go.
I'm not saying do it, but if you're gonna do it, you better stand on it.
Contain himself while being excited.
All right, I guess not.
The puppy's gonna be
Yeah.
able to see something.
I guess so. I think he's onto it. Do you like
Yeah.
Cybertrucks?
I mean, I don't know what is it for?
Oh, we're just doing a random giveaway. It's with Elon Musk.
Yeah, I know what a Cybertruck is.
Yeah, he's doing like a giveaway, and he's giving away one Cybertruck in every county in the Midwest right now.
Is there like a catch to this or like?
No, there's no catch
It's
or
a
anything.
catch. Oh, it's a catch for sure.
You basically just sign a few papers. There's like title work, and we get you going on your way. But I think you were the 444th customer that we counted this weekend. These are 445th. We were looking for 445 specifically. Yeah. But like if they don't want it, then we do go on to like the next person.
I want it.
Looks like he's finishing up in the bathroom, so he is, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He didn't want it though.
Do you want?
For some reason he's like not into it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, so
Yeah.
what was your name? Austin? Doyle.
Can we at least?
Oh, you don't want Are you not interested in
I'm not.
What?
Oh. Okay. Well, Austin.
Where are you going though?
Can I ask you one more thing, Austin? Austin? Sir, now, Austin, we know why you're here and we do have the police on standby.
Do you like watching videos like this?
Now, at one point you said, boy,
No, bro. He is taking Gideon's whole shit, bro. He wasn't doing this before. Gideon, remember how I always skip the shit? Gideon be having his little commercial or whatever. I mean, this I guess is your plug, bro. But I'm saying, like, he did not have this shit in there. Maybe in older videos, but.
The Skeeter Gene Locals community today.
Okay.
Okay, so this would be.
He literally
This would be
taking
your-
Gideon's shit, because that's how Gideon be
That's yours.
talking.
Okay. Do you want to just stop for a second? I don't think you want to get.
Can you just get the camera off of me and just I'll talk to the cops, please?
I'm like, nigga,
Sure,
f- you.
we'll have him back off. But I just want to know what's going on today. What are we doing?
Gonna
Austin.
hang out and go to the movies.
You were gonna hang out and
Go to the
eat out.
movies.
Looks like a girl. You were. Austin, you should really stop and have a conversation here.
Getting my cigarette.
You're what?
I'm getting my cigarette.
You're in your cigarettes? That's fine. Okay. Well, we just want to have a conversation if that's okay.
No.
Okay. Well, Austin, we do have damning evidence here, and I would just like to level with you man to man about it rather than even go to the authorities. Do you think we could just talk it over?
That doesn't happen.
What do you mean?
That doesn't happen.
It can happen.
It doesn't.
I mean, Austin, what's the motive here? Just help me understand that.
Get the camera off of me.
Okay.
That's my one request,
Is your one request to get the camera off you?
please.
Okay. Well, we can get to that in a minute.
Like
No.
right now.
No, Austin, you walked into this
bro,
situation.
I really would. Maybe I should. No, I wouldn't start doing this because I'm already in the reaction lane. I'm not trying to do too much. But I'm like, if that was me, you know, at the same time, you can't be hostile with them because then they really ain't gonna be cooperative. But I'll be like, nigga, I'm not taking shit off you. Don't be mad because you got caught doing some crazy shit. Like you here doing some bullshit.
Okay, so it's just not something that's going to be up for negotiation.
He
But I'm
probably
just trying to
breathing
figure out what
fast as a
was.
mother.
You just said it's not up for negotiation.
All right. Well, I really just don't want to get the police involved. I really just want to
Yes,
get
you
it.
do.
But you
I
said they're
don't.
on standby.
Because I don't think you're a bad person or anything. I just want to know what the motive is, why we're doing what we're doing today. Because you're 28 years old, right? You're a young
look
guy.
at you can. I don't know if you can tell, but you can tell he's breathing hard. That nigga's scared.
I just don't understand what makes a young guy go and do a thing like this. I'm only 2 years older than you, so I'm really just trying to level with you and I'm trying to see how this occurred, and
That's why I specifically said we can go to the movies.
Okay.
Go to the arcade. Like, I don't have friends.
You don't have friends?
I wonder why.
So that justifies trying to meet up with a
They were on an adult dating site.
It is an adult dating site. Yeah, and you did seem a little weary about her age at first, which I'm aware of. Which, I can respect you for that.
That doesn't matter if it's an adult dating site. If they tell you they're minors, what does that mean? Like, do niggas think that's some type of excuse? If I go into a club that's 21 up and there's 15-year-olds in there, I'm like, oh, well, I mean, they got in here, and they said it's 21 up, I'm able to mess with them. Like, that ain't how this works, nigga.
Can you please
honestly,
get the camera out of my face?
Oh, just back up there, Q. No, well, the thing is, Austin, I don't want there to be any mix-ups, any he said, she said, because after we're done here, you could go to the police and say, I did something to you. I could say you did something to me. The camera's just there for our protection, just to make sure no one's lying about anything. What was the thinking behind sending her the picture of your
I don't know.
You don't know? I mean, here you say, is your cousin like you, knowing she's and you say because we're having fun, in all caps, F-U-N, and that's the plan. And you want to know about stuff she did with her ex.
A minor?
I mean, why'd you want to know that, Austin?
You asking a minor what she did with her ex?
You said that you're going to see how everything goes and maybe do jobs, sex, and threesomes. You say that they're going to be getting sex, so it looks like at some point your plan was maybe to bring them to a hotel nearby.
We got us a freak.
Is that about accurate, Austin? Now, Austin, I'm just trying to figure out what's
thinking about.
You're thinking, okay, yeah.
Myself.
Oh, well, we don't want it to.
You.
No, we don't want it to get to that.
I didn't
What?
want to get it.
But
I understand.
But you understand the severity of the
understand, and I kind
situation.
of assumed,
Yeah.
but
Well, what did you assume, Austin?
that this was kind of a setup.
I think it was a little too good to be true.
I mean, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't even, like, my number one intention, as you can
Okay. Well, what would
see.
you? Yeah.
What did I ask? About the bowling alley?
Yeah.
And shit,
Yeah.
like,
Arcade stuff. Regular
actually fucking do something.
Yeah, regular hangout stuff. So that was your main intention.
Yeah.
Okay. So was
the other yes, I shouldn't have done it.
the other was more was it more secondary for you, or was it like not at all? You weren't even going to go there. Because I know, I'm a guy, you're a guy. I talk to girls online, and I say stuff to them even that I don't really mean, just to get them hyped up. Can you relate to that? Because you're on dating apps, so I know how it is.
I'm not really an advocate of online dating. Like, I get it. If you're, I mean, I get it, but it's like, bro, if you need to resort to online dating, because I just feel like you only resort to online dating. No, there's two reasons. It's like, okay, I want more women, and I want more women, or I can't get women in real life, so I got to get on dating apps. Like, bro, I just don't feel like dating apps is like, okay, if a girl is on a dating app, you realize that it's like, let me put it like this. Women are like cars. If you see a woman, you like, oh, she bad as shit. The same way you will see a nice car, you be like, damn, that car is hard. I want that car. It's not like you have to talk to her. Well, you can talk to her to get to know her and be like, oh, I really want her. But you can see her all rip and be like, no, I want her. She bad, okay? Regardless of how she act, I might put up with it, but she bad as shit. You feel me? It's the same thing with a car. Like, it's like, okay, I want that car as soon as I see it. They sell themselves off the look. So it's like, if they're selling themselves off the look already, if you see a woman, you go to her, you start talking to her, she's cute already. You talk to her, you're like, oh, I like her even more. Then it's easy for her. Okay, she gone. Y'all can do what y'all gonna do. But it's like, if she's on a dating app, I feel like she can't. It's hard for her to get people in real life. Either she isn't attractive, or she is attractive, but something's wrong with her ass. So that's why I feel like on dating apps, don't get me wrong, a woman might just be getting on there. I'm not saying every person on a dating app has something wrong with them, but I'm saying as easy as it is for women to get niggas in real life, why would they be getting on a dating app? You feel me? So I feel like the women that are on there got something going on that is kind of like it's either a deal breaker or they got something going on, and that's the reason why they couldn't get somebody in real life. So talking to women on dating apps or online, I'm not really an advocate of that. I feel like you need to go out and talk to women straight up in person. First of all, you need to be able to talk in person to people, because imagine you talking to a girl on a dating app, y'all gonna meet up eventually. What, you guys gonna text for a year? Like, no, I ain't doing that shit. You're gonna have to meet up with her eventually. She's gonna see that you awkward. Okay, so you're gonna have to figure out how to talk to a girl regardless. So you might as well just go up to her in person and do it. I'm not saying don't text girls on dating apps. I'm just saying I feel like that should not be your first option. Like, I don't feel like that's where you should get most of your women from. I feel like you should be able to approach women in person, talk to them, get a feel of them. They can get a feel of you. It's even better in person, because in dating apps, they're going off of what your profile looks like. So if you don't present yourself well, you ain't gonna get likes like that. You feel me? So I feel like with him, bro, you see what's wrong with his ass. Why you think he on a dating app? Bro, you need to improve yourself. First of all, you're 28 and you're trying to meet with minors. You need to improve yourself, either get in the gym. I see the way you talk. You already seem awkward. You was seeming awkward when you was in the McDonald's. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things I see why you're on dating apps. You need to improve yourself. You need to improve your speaking skills. You need to improve your confidence. You need to improve your presentation. Get your money up. I'm not saying you don't have money, but I feel like if you had more money, you wouldn't be driving this car. You feel me? Or maybe you're just saving. I don't know your situation, but I'm just saying I'm not really an advocate of online dating, because I feel like it's like a facade that you putting up, because the person who you are in real life, you're not satisfied with that. So you go online, talk to people, try to present yourself differently than you really are. That's why I'm just not really into it like that.
So you were more just talking to get them interested and get them to actually meet up to go and just do the arcade stuff. No, I hear you on that. I hear you. So what were your initial thoughts when she first told you that she was the first girl you're talking to?
Kind of didn't believe it.
He didn't care. Then, you didn't care.
Yeah. Well, so did you think it was a bad thing? Did it kind of scare you that she told you she was that age?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
What made you, just curious, what made you want to keep talking to her after she told you that?
I don't know, to be honest.
Horny.
Okay.
You know.
Are you just like, do you just meet up with anyone online? Like, it doesn't really matter, like, age or what they look like or anything? Because some guys do that, I know.
Never met up with anybody.
You what was that? I'm sorry?
Never met up with anybody young. I've barely met up with anybody.
Gotcha. How long have you been on Facebook dating?
Couple months.
And this is the first person that you try to meet up with?
Not the first.
Not the first?
No, I've been on a couple things.
Yeah. So the first person you met up with, were they an adult or?
Yeah, they were.
Okay. How'd that go?
30.
Okay. Cool. So did it just not?
Clearly it didn't work out because he's here meeting the minor.
Just the vibe wasn't right, or? Okay.
No, she just
said bye.
She had a lot of
okay.
baggage.
Yeah, it happens. Like how many kids?
Just one.
Oh, just one.
You see what I'm saying too, and it'd be hard for you. See, I'm not saying that's every woman, but okay, she's getting online, she's getting on dating apps because she got a kid, because she knows that even if you met her in real life and you realize she got a kid, you're gonna be like, me personally, I'm be like, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with you bringing another kid, because that's not just me dealing with another kid. That's me dealing with you, another kid, and possibly the baby father. I'm not dealing with 3 motherfuckers. I'm not dealing with that.
Because, dude, like a few years ago, I was talking to this one girl. She had like 3 baby moms, 3 baby dads. After so long, it just hit me. I was like, no, I can't do this, you know? Kids are they are. So I can relate to that for sure. You talk about if she planned on touching it, meaning I think you're and you asked if she was shy. So at some point it looked like she was she kind of provoking you to?
But you see what I'm saying? It's like they have trouble finding people because they got a kid, so they get on dating apps thinking that that's gonna help things. And I don't really feel like that helps things. I'm not saying you can't find nobody on a dating app, but I feel like the people you find on a dating app, you're settling. You know, you could find somebody good on there, but it's a reason they're on a dating app. I don't feel like if you can get people in real life just going off of your personality and how you act in person, you know, I don't feel like you would need to get on a dating app. You feel me?
Like say things, would you say?
It was to that point. I mean,
yeah.
She said that she even had an older boyfriend, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, she said her boyfriend was 20, I think.
And then the other one said her boyfriend was 30.
Well, what do you do for work?
I'd rather not tell you.
You'd rather not tell me? I mean, it's on your Facebook, so
it's fine.
It's pretty much public. Is that accurate, your Facebook? You're a loop tech? Mm-hmm. So be honest with me. Were you trying
I don't know what that is.
Lube something up for this? No. Okay. Well, now, would you say if she didn't provoke like sort of the sexual stuff, would you have even talked like this to her at all? No. Okay. I can kind of see like where it's sort of her fault. Because honestly, I take your word for it. You probably wouldn't have even talked like this had she not even, provoked anything or even went there.
I get it. I continued the conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
I know I'm in the wrong.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah. And
you are.
Even before you send like a picture of you with your shirt off, just the clothes blocking, your region down there.
I know.
Okay. And then you provoked her a little bit to.
I'm gonna have to talk to my brother about this type of shit. Cause he talk like this guy. I'm gonna have to check him on like, hey, bro, what the is you doing today? Okay, but look, don't be playing around with no motherfucking minors, bro. You just turned 18. Don't do that.
Want to see your region down there, and then.
Are the cops getting involved? Because
yes.
I don't want. I just want to talk to you. I don't want them to.
Because they do.
Because they what?
Because they do. Every time. So.
Every time what?
If that's the case.
Every time.
Well, I just want to talk to you man to man. I mean, we can even go back inside of McDonald's and sit down where it's warm now.
I mean, it's
okay.
Just the camera.
Oh no, I hear you. But like I said before, that's the reasoning for the camera. And then what was the? I can't remember if I asked you it already. There's a lot going on. What was the thinking behind sending her a picture of your?
I don't know.
Is this the first time you've done this, Austin?
Correct.
Talked to a before?
Correct.
Okay. Would you say is it an attraction to? So this just came up for you and it was just convenience.
Popped up on Facebook dating.
I hear you.
Even her profile says 2004.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
So
fair enough. Yeah.
Kind of 19.
For sure. But it's just.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him keep talking.
When she tells you a certain age, and
like,
it looks
why
like
do y'all resort back to that? Like, if their profile says 19, nigga, and they tell you they're 14, I don't think they're kidding. And I don't think they're kidding, and I don't think that they're like. It's like, why do you still be like, well, they said they was 19. They told you they was 14. She got into the McDonald's with your ass and told you, oh, is it okay that we're 14? And you said yes. So why you keep going back to this talking about, well, they said 2004, they look like they was legal. Like,
you believed and you said you didn't want to, I believe at some point you said you didn't want to get in trouble.
You're bullshit. Like,
for it and everything. And then you were really excited about it seemed like the girl as well. So it was one not enough for you? I mean, this just leads me to believe that it may be a fantasy and like a deeper problem for you, no? Okay. So this is purely just, I don't want the door to slam on me. So this is purely just convenience. She's talking to me and I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah, let's go and
got it.
have a fucking fun time.
I hear you. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
If I was him, well, no, you got to get Skeeter in the frame. But if I was the cameraman, I would move over to this side of the window and put the camera directly on the window facing this nigga. Because, nah, you can't do no stupid shit and they get mad that you getting videotaped for it, nigga. I mean, in my opinion, just don't do no dumb shit. Like,
well, Austin, I mean, where do we go from here? You were even ready to come last night, and you asked her if she wanted to go with you and to the hotel room and have sex either last night or tonight or both. So were you trying to make this sort of an ongoing thing with her, or was it going to be just a okay, someone's mad. Oh, that car was hornier than you are in this chat log, Austin. Sorry, I don't mean to. But yeah, were you gonna make it like, was it gonna be a regular thing for you, or was this just gonna be like a one-time deal? Just.
If you're gonna call the cops, please just do it.
I'm not calling anyone. Where's it gonna go from here? You're at McDonald's with these two girls. Where were you gonna go after McDonald's?
Gonna go to the movies.
The movies, and planning on going anywhere after that, or just
Drop them off.
Okay, drop them off. Just McDonald's date, movie date, and that was pretty much it. Okay. And I mean, don't you think it's just at least a little bit strange, being that you're the age you are, they're the age?
I agree.
Okay.
I can see that.
Okay.
That's why I said if we're gonna get the cops involved, let's just do it now, please. If not, then I would like to just go.
Okay.
Ain't no go, nigga. You double their age and you send penis pictures. Like, I don't understand why you believe that. I don't know why they will send a dick pic, talk freaky in the chat, and then think that when they pull up and tell niggas, oh, no, I was just going to come and chill. I was just going to come and hang out. We were going to go to the movies. Why do you think I'm going to believe that when I have your penis sitting right here? You feel me?
Okay.
Contemplate, to be honest with you.
Well, Austin, we don't want it to get to that. And being that you said that, that is something we have to take seriously.
That is something we would have to let the authorities know. Because they would need to do a wellness check. We can't have that happening now.
Because then that'll be something on our conscience. What's that?
I've
What's
already
that?
been battling
Okay.
and then now
you've been battling like depression and such?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
I ain't gonna say that's his fault, but this is your fault for doing this. Depression don't lead you to talk to a mind. Well, I can't say I ain't never been depressed, but you can be depressed. I really can't speak on that, but I'm just saying, even if you're going through something, I don't understand. You're digging yourself into a deeper hole, bro. You talking about you depressed? You could be going through financial shit. I feel like that's a lot of people's problems. You feel me? So it's like, if you're going through that, I don't think you should dig a deeper hole by trying to go mess with a minor, bro. Like, that's the last thing you need to do. Like, I know, like, I be talking about, hey, don't watch porn. Don't jack off. Don't do that shit. But I would much rather you do that than you try to, you like, okay, I want some female attention, and you're resorting to go to kids. Like, you're almost 30, bro. Like, it's not a good decision. No way. Like, I don't know if you would be okay with your kid. You're old enough to have a kid. You know what I mean? So I don't think you would be okay with your kid being talked to by a grown man, like your age or older. But it's like, it's just like, you can't do that. And nobody's going to feel sympathy for you as a man. Like, we're just going to look at you like, oh, well, you shouldn't have done this. Just because you just feel some type of way, don't excuse it.
Now this, which it felt
Austin, why?
Kind of weird, which I didn't want it to get to this point.
Yeah. But Austin, if you're already going through
some fucking friends,
I hear you, but if you're already going through like
depression
and I mean, are you taking the right steps to get out of that? Are you seeing a therapist and
no, he's
something
not
like that?
A therapist.
Okay.
But I'm on medication.
You're on medication.
Get my life together, which this doesn't help. And this
right.
is
I was
a
gonna
huge step back.
That's what I was gonna say. Don't you think this is just a huge step back? I mean, it's illegal, immoral,
you
all the sorts.
I get that. That's why I said if we're gonna get the cops involved, can we just do it, please, and just kind of do the next step? Or
yeah, if that's what you want, Austin. Because we do have to. Outside of this, I mean, if you're contemplating, we definitely have to look out for you, get you some help. We don't want anyone to go through any trauma like that. You have to think of your loved ones and all that if you are thinking of that. I mean,
it's never the answer.
We do want to get you the help.
No, yeah, I do agree with that. Like, yeah, I don't think suicide is ever the answer. I could understand you going through some shit, but you just never know, bro. You could be going through shit for years. And the day you choose to kill yourself, you don't even know. I mean, anything can happen, I believe. You going through shit for years. You don't know. You like, oh, I'm finna kill myself this Tuesday. You don't know if next Friday, bro, you could be, something could happen, bro. You could get blessed. But it's like if you in that if you stuck in that negative energy, ain't nothing gonna happen for you, because that's you're making your reality. I feel like I hate to say this, but I feel like people choose to be depressed. Like for me, I feel like I have a good mental, like maybe it's because I haven't gone through nothing so crazy, but I feel like at the same time I have created that life. I have not gone through some crap. I feel like my life is real. Just flatline, mediocre, like nothing crazy has happened, but nothing bad has happened either. But I feel like that's because that's the thing that's reality I created. I always tell myself, oh, why you think it's one breezy life? I have a breezy life, easy breezy, like my shit is easy. Remember, y'all know my shit used to be, on one breezy, this life is too easy. I'm saying that every single video. So what do you think that my reality is gonna be? My life is easy. Now, if you're choosing to be like, oh, I'm depressed, oh, if you have thoughts like, oh, I want to kill myself, everybody hates me, I can't never do anything right, what do you think your reality is going to be, bro? So I'm like, suicide is never the choice. I feel like you definitely should get help, bro. But what you did today ain't helping at all.
You know, so you don't go off and do a thing like that. You know, because I'm sure you have people who love you in your circle, right? Did you get hugs from both of them when you came in here? No, because you did say I want hugs from both of you.
Oh, I know what I said.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. And I mean, you were talking like this, Austin, up until the minute you got here, really. So it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when you say if you want to kiss or something, put your hand on my thigh. I don't know what you want at that point. We were just waiting to hear back. We did call, the hotline for the awareness. We were gonna have someone come out and do a wellness check and all that, because we can't.
I don't know why I thought you said pedophile awareness. That's just kind of funny.
And leave the situation. With that being said, to us, we just had to make sure we do our due diligence and just wait it out. We'd appreciate if you. They're around. Do we have an ETA?
They're going to give me a call on the way.
I'll give you a call. Okay.
Is my car getting towed too?
No, why would your car get towed? No, they're just going to do a check and you're going to be good to go. That's usually how it goes. Yeah. So you really don't dig Cybertrucks, huh? Not your thing? You don't like the whole electric?
Whistling Diesel?
Yeah, I know Whistling Diesel.
He did a couple videos on this.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he did. Yeah. He made some really good videos on the Cybertruck.
Paid for the off-road package and
oh, yeah.
stuff like
yeah,
that.
How much is the off-road package again?
I have no idea. I think it's like $15,000.
Something like that. It's crazy. Yeah, and like the self-driving thing is that's like another 10 grand or something. Sure you don't want to go for a quick ride in the Cybertruck? All right. I won't ask again. How long have you had this truck?
Like a couple weeks.
Couple weeks. What'd you buy on like Facebook Marketplace or something?
Coworker.
Oh, nice.
My car's transmission took a dump.
Oh shit.
So
yeah, it always sucks when you're
get something to go to work.
Yeah, when your tranny blows, that's no joke, man.
Whoa, what the
blowing tranny out here? What's with the police stickers on the back?
They were on it.
Oh, did you see it says police
when your tranny
active
blows.
Supporter? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Them two words that don't need to be together.
Huh.
Is it?
That family was a police officer.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Not one bit.
Okay. It's a little ironic.
What?
Oh, just you having like police stickers on your truck and you're, here to do it. Do what you're here to do. Oh, they're there. How you doing?
Yeah, so this gentleman, estimated 27 years of age, sexually charged conversation with some graphic photos were put in there. He thought he was meeting up to, engage in some sexual activity.
Essentially, yeah.
Look at some of the...
Yeah, the full chat log here, just on the iPad. You can just feel free to swipe through it. This is from the beginning. Starts on FB dating, then it goes over to the Facebook messaging app. There's quite a few screenshots there as well. So, yeah, you just swipe like to the side. So, yeah, like that. He's talking about her sending a picture of like bra and panties. Then he sends that one. Then he goes on to send that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta warn them. There is a penis picture in there, so I just don't swipe too much. You will see some penis.
There. Then he talks about basically meeting up, making plans. Then he basically just talks about meeting up and the things he wants to do with them.
Yeah. He thought he was going to have a three-way, and he rolled up with a Cybertruck. That's why he was pissed.
That is true. That is true. That was fast.
You know, it's like I feel bad, but man, like,
keep it real, Austin.
You feeling bad about your life, so you gonna go and ruin somebody else's life? Like, they don't even know you're ruining their lives, you know, because I feel like girls just be doing shit. They're not really thinking of the future. Not all girls, but like, and that could be men too. But I'm just saying, like, they're that young. Obviously, the decoys aren't, but like, if it was a real 13, 14-year-old, like, you know, they don't even realize that you're doing something to them that's gonna affect them for the rest of their life. But you know that. So it's like, just because you're going through some shit, I don't really feel like that's grounds for you to be like, okay, well, you know what, it, bro, I want some attention from a woman. I'm just going to take anything. Nah, it ain't how it work, bro. Like,
okay. Thank you, bud. Keep watching.
And there he goes. Yeah, he was so worried about getting it towed. Now it's probably actually going to get towed.
yeah, because then he going to pay to get this shit. Damn.
He was just implying that, you know, his life's over. He should just end it.
Yeah.
It was just very. It was kind of. I hate to say this. It was kind of just like generic, like, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys have IDs on you?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. We're finishing up here. The decoy's giving her information to the police. Shout outs to East Lansing PD. Great police department, very responsive. Unfortunately, the Cybertruck thing didn't work. He's just not an electric car guy. That's all. I should have pulled up with a Ram TRX.
Right.
He would have loved it.
Now, if we'd have pulled up a brand new F-150,
he would have loved that F-150. Now he was shitting on it as soon as we pulled up. He hates a Cybertruck.
Gross.
God, it like grossed him out. But look at his car. I mean, how can he even say anything? He's literally driving.
This is white truck.
He's literally driving Mater in real life.
But bro, those people prefer what they prefer. Like, that's just what that's.
Rams have no life left on.
He got it for $500 off Facebook Marketplace.
He was trying to sandbag us, literally.
Literally, yeah, he had sandbags back there. But that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I guess on to the next one. We do have another guy in Lansing we could pull up on, maybe, like, real quick. So we're gonna see about that. But it's gonna be it for now, boys. Let's get on to the next one.
This is definitely an interesting line of work. I wonder if he ever gets tired of doing this type of stuff, but I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Hey, look at me and they making assumptions. I'll be the type to go stay in the function. She in my line, my number one munch. She like the way that I pull up and punch. I like to fill up my days with production, and then when the night comes, still with seduction. Can't shake that feeling. I walk out on stage, I look at the crowd, and these bitches is joke. Keeping it cool, but I've been getting paid. I'm making it rain, I'm hauling they pain. Jumping the pool with my baby today. She won't go crazy, won't be my lady. Comfortable keeping my life on the low. She wanna post all the pick and some more. Don't wanna elevate, you gotta go. We can't be out here not chasing our goals. No, I ain't changed for no. I guess my paths are slow. Yeah, I got my ass on the soul. Yeah. How do I got all this motion? I'm trying to stay mellow. Put on a show in the garden, I'm feeling like mellow. Think that I'm talking about like I'm the boozy and ghetto. Now on the topic, I've been on my foot on the pedal. I started going my own way. Learned how to carry my own weight. My time was coming, so I started running. Just walked on coming, I ain't saying nothing. Back in the 7th grade, I was just bumming. And now I be thumbing it out to the government. Give me a medal, I'm getting it done. She asking my high like a mellow or something. Daddy be minding my business, they saying hello. Treating this life like a game, I just beat the level. Truly, I know that I'm blessed, I be feeling special. If you want to talk about hits, then I'm having several. I'm on a late night talk show, something like that low. I'm grabbing all the boys, you get in the elbow. My niggas been making noise, get you digging the memo. Yeah. Right when I talk, they repeat what I say, I'm hearing the echo. Yeah. Haven't been hitting the club, I'd rather go chill on the meadows. Shy
Everybody treat me like a king. I like being a pharaoh. I like being a pharaoh. And I can't never settle. My girl one day ain't she cool. I'm trying to pick out yellow or blue. How do I got all this motion? I'm trying to stay mellow. Put on a show in the garden, I'm feeling like mellow. Think that I'm toxic, I like I'm so bougie and ghetto. Now on the topic, I've been on my foot on the pedal. I started going my own way, learned how to carry my own weight. My time was coming, so I started running the ball, I'm coming, I ain't saying nothing. Back in the 7th grade, I was just bumping, and now I be thumbing their thoughts in the government. Give me a medal again, it does. She asking my how like I'm